In the trailer of the series, someone is saying every Renaissance fair was started because of George, right? I noticed that a lot of people in the community were saying,
Yes.
hold
Yeah,
on a second,
yeah,
Phyllis
yeah,
Patterson created the original Renaissance Festival,
Yeah.
not George. And
yeah.
I think that line, was taken out of context from a larger suite in the actual show. This show isn't meant to be about the history of Renaissance festivals.
Right.
It's really meant to show how the people of Texas Renaissance Festival have devoted their lives to being there, and in a way to really bowing down to George, right? I think if
Right. Kind
George
of
didn't,
navigating his, the whole hand of the king thing.
I think if to give George
Right.
credit, I think what he did do is he created a world for fairs to be hyper profitable. If he had any impact on the whole culture, I would say like most Renaissance fair owners look at George and say, "Oh my God, that guy is just his fair is printing cash." George built a city and ran a town and is the mayor of the town and controls really everything there. And so I think
Definitely.
in that sense, I think it's true that a lot of Renaissance fairs want to be maybe in the same position as George in the sense that he controls everything. They don't have to deal with the municipal government, stuff like that. But the true Renaissance festival came from Phyllis Patterson, not George. And so I want to set the record straight. I know that, and I hope
That is a big one.
yeah.
I've actually addressed that issue in some ways on behalf of you, Lance. And what I thought is like, it's not about the community, but it is about these are like quotes from the people around George. These are
Yes.
the quotes, and two of the quotes that were like what inaccurate were, and he didn't say, like, they didn't even say like that George started the fair. They said that everyone wants to be like just George or something like that. You can kind of see that it might be what this one dude said that's close to George. Everybody wants to be like George. That's not really a fact. That's just like this guy's opinion.
Yeah, yeah,
Take.
and I think it's a dimension of it, it's like in the actual episodes, you see this really in a way a culture of fear that George has created.